Welcome, my friend. Today we're going to compassionately return to the breath. That's it. The simplest meditation that you can't possibly do wrong. Compassionately return to the breath. So take your time getting comfortable. And once you're settled, close your eyes and begin to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Inhaling slowly through your nose, deep down into your abdomen. And exhale through your nose or mouth without any force. Allow it to be fluid. Begin to bring length to the pauses in between your breath, softening the edges so each breath melts into the next. And this is where we'll be for the duration of this session, simply resting in the gentle wave of the breath in and out. And when we do inevitably get distracted, we simply compassionately return in and out. That's it. It doesn't matter why we got distracted, how long we were distracted, what we were distracted by. It doesn't matter. We just compassionately return to the breath. In and out. If there are moments where you judge yourself, where you criticize yourself, where you're hard on yourself, that's okay too. You just let it go and compassionately return to the breath. In and out. I say compassionately because that moment, the moment that you notice that you are distracted and you choose to come back to the breath, choose to come back to peace and stillness, that moment is the meditation practice. And so not only should this moment only ever be met with compassion, but it should be celebrated. And so that's all we do. Rest in the breath, in and out. Inevitably get distracted by something. So then we simply compassionately return in and out. And like I said, it never matters what you got distracted by. If you got distracted by self-doubt, if you got distracted by you judging yourself for getting distracted, if you get distracted by you judging yourself for getting distracted, if you get caught wondering if you're doing it wrong, if you get caught telling yourself unkind words, it never matters. We simply compassionately return to the breath, in and out. If you sit there for the entire meditation and your mind can't get settled for even one breath, even then, it doesn't matter. We simply compassionately return in and out. We spend so much of our stressful lives wishing that we had more time for relaxation, and yet oftentimes we find it difficult to relax once we are there. You have carved out this time for yourself, so gift yourself this time where you are allowed to simply, compassionately return to the breath and rest in its stillness. In and out. In and out. And in and out. And so I'll leave you for a few minutes of silence here so that you can keep compassionately returning. Remember, it never matters why you left or how long. It only matters that you've returned. Okay, as we bring the session to a close, begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe gently open your eyes and glance around. And I hope you carry this sentiment forwards with you, that no matter where you are in life, you can always compassionately return to your breath. Always. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.